At 82, I thought I was doing everything right for my health. I took a careful regimen of supplements every morning, believing I was protecting my body and extending my life. Then, without warning, my kidneys began to fail. The doctor asked me a question that changed everything. What supplements are you taking? When I showed him my daily pill organizer, his face fell. 3 of these, he said, pointing to supplements I'd been taking for years, are likely what damaged your kidneys. What shocked me most wasn't just the diagnosis. It was learning that many of the supplements I believed were keeping me healthy were actually destroying my kidneys, silently and without symptoms, until it was almost too late. And I'm not alone. Nearly 40% of adults over 80 take supplements that can harm their aging kidneys, often recommended by well-meaning friends, family, or even healthcare providers who don't realize how these common supplements affect elderly kidneys differently. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 common supplements that can severely damage your kidneys after age 82. Supplements that millions of seniors take daily without realizing the harm they're causing. I'll explain why aging kidneys become more vulnerable to these specific supplements, how to recognize the early warning signs of kidney damage, and what safer alternatives you can use instead. This information comes not just from my own painful experience, but from consultations with 3 nephrologists, kidney specialists, who explained to me why these supplements become increasingly dangerous as we age past 80. What I learned was so important that I felt compelled to share it with others who might be unknowingly harming their kidneys. Stay with me until the end of this video, because the 5th supplement I'll discuss is one that doctors frequently recommend to seniors for bone health. Yet for people over 82, it can accelerate kidney decline by up to 30% in just 6 months. I'll also share the simple blood test you should request at your next checkup that most doctors don't routinely order for patients over 80, but that could save your kidneys before permanent damage occurs. Now let's talk about why your kidneys become more vulnerable after 82, and then I'll reveal the 5 supplements you should avoid. Before I dive into the specific supplements, you need to understand what happens to your kidneys as you age past 80. By age 82, most of us have lost about 30 to 40% of our kidney function, even if we've been perfectly healthy. It's a natural part of aging that rarely gets discussed. Your kidneys are remarkable organs. They filter over 48 gallons of blood every single day, removing waste and toxins while balancing crucial minerals in your bloodstream. But after 8 decades of this non-stop work, they begin to tire. The filtering units, called nephrons, start to shut down. The blood vessels supplying your kidneys narrow and harden. And the kidneys themselves actually shrink in size. What does this mean for you? It means that supplements and medications that were perfectly safe in your 60s or 70s might now be dangerous. Your aging kidneys can no longer process and clear these substances efficiently, allowing them to build up and cause damage. I learned this the hard way when my kidney function dropped to just 35%, dangerously close to requiring dialysis. When I stopped taking the harmful supplements, my kidney function stabilized, but the damage couldn't be reversed. That's why prevention is so critical. Let's look at the 5 supplements most likely to harm aging kidneys. The first supplement that can seriously damage your kidneys after 82 is high-dose vitamin D. This might surprise you since vitamin D is essential for bone health, especially for seniors. But the relationship between vitamin D and kidney health changes dramatically after 80. Let me tell you about my friend Thomas, who was 85 when his doctor prescribed high-dose vitamin D supplements, 50,000 IU weekly. After a bone density scan showed early osteoporosis. Within 4 months, Thomas developed unusual symptoms, extreme fatigue, confusion, and a metallic taste in his mouth. When he finally saw his doctor, his blood tests revealed dangerously high calcium levels and significantly reduced kidney function. What happened? High doses of vitamin D increase calcium absorption in the intestines. For people over 82 with already reduced kidney function, this excess calcium can overwhelm the kidneys, leading to hypercalcemia and calcium deposits in the kidneys themselves. These calcium deposits can form crystals that damage the delicate filtering structures. Dr. Eleanor Chun, a nephrologist at University Medical Center, explains, after 80, the body's ability to regulate vitamin D metabolism changes. The kidneys become less efficient at converting vitamin D into its active form and removing excess calcium. What was an appropriate dose at 70 could be harmful at 82. If you need vitamin D, and many seniors do, work with your doctor to find the minimum effective dose. For most people over 82, this is typically no more than 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily. Also, request regular blood tests to monitor both your vitamin D levels and your kidney function. The safer approach is moderate sun exposure, about 15 to 20 minutes a few times weekly, and eating vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish and fortified dairy products. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward with the second supplement that can damage your kidneys. The second damaging supplement might surprise you. It's those natural herbal kidney cleanse products marketed specifically for kidney health. The irony is painful. These supplements, advertised to cleanse and detoxify your kidneys, can actually cause severe kidney damage in people over 82. I was taking one of these kidney health supplements myself, believing I was supporting my kidneys. It contained juniper berry extract, uva ursi, and horsetail, all herbs traditionally used for urinary health. What I didn't know was that these potent herbs can be too strong for aging kidneys, particularly when combined. Consider the case of Margaret, an 83-year-old retired nurse who prided herself on staying informed about health. She started taking a popular kidney cleanse supplement after reading about it in a health magazine. It's natural, she told herself, so it must be safe. Within 2 months, she was hospitalized with acute kidney injury. The very supplement she thought was helping her kidneys was actually causing inflammation and stress to these vital organs. Dr. James Wilson, who specializes in geriatric nephrology, explains, these herbal kidney cleanse products often contain diuretic compounds and volatile oils that can irritate kidney tissue. While younger adults might process these compounds without issue, after 80, the kidneys have far less reserve capacity to handle these botanical substances. The marketing for these products often uses phrases like all natural and gentle detoxification, but for elderly kidneys, they can be anything but gentle. If you're concerned about kidney health, instead focus on staying well hydrated with plain water and eating foods naturally supportive of kidney function, like blueberries, cranberries, and watermelon. Always consult with a healthcare provider knowledgeable about geriatric medicine before taking any herbal supplement after 80. The third category of supplements that can damage your kidneys after 82 includes non-steroidal anti-inflammatory supplements like high-dose turmeric/curcumin, white willow bark, nature's aspirin, and concentrated ginger extracts. These supplements have become increasingly popular as natural alternatives to over-the-counter pain medications. I turned to curcumin supplements when my arthritis worsened at age 81. The pain in my knees made walking difficult, and I'd read about curcumin's anti-inflammatory properties. The supplement worked wonderfully for my pain. Within weeks, I could move more comfortably. But I didn't realize it was harming my kidneys until my annual blood test showed alarming results. Like their pharmaceutical counterparts, ibuprofen, naproxen, aspirin, these natural anti-inflammatory supplements affect kidney blood flow. They reduce the production of prostaglandins, compounds that help maintain blood flow to the kidneys. With decreased blood flow, kidney function can deteriorate rapidly, especially in people over 80 whose kidneys already receive less blood due to age-related changes in circulation. Robert, an 86-year-old former accountant, experienced this firsthand. He had been taking white willow bark extract for chronic back pain. My doctor told me to avoid aspirin because of my age, he explained, but nobody warned me about white willow bark. After 3 months on the supplement, his kidney function had declined by 20%, and he was experiencing unexplained swelling in his ankles and feet, a sign that his kidneys weren't removing excess fluid properly. If you're using these supplements for pain management, talk to your doctor about safer alternatives. For many seniors, physical therapy, targeted exercises, proper body mechanics, and even certain foods can help manage inflammation without risking kidney health. If you absolutely need an anti-inflammatory, your doctor might recommend acetaminophen, Tylenol, which is generally less harmful to the kidneys when used as directed. The fourth dangerous supplement category for aging kidneys is protein and creatine supplements. With the growing emphasis on maintaining muscle mass as we age, many seniors have turned to protein powders, amino acid supplements, and even creatine, supplements once used primarily by younger athletes. When my own muscle strength began declining in my early 80s, my well-meaning granddaughter, a personal trainer, suggested I try a senior-targeted protein supplement. "It'll help you maintain your strength, Grandpa," she assured me. I didn't question her advice. After all, she was the fitness expert in the family. What neither of us understood was that processing high amounts of protein creates a significant workload for the kidneys. After 82, kidneys are less efficient at filtering the waste products produced when your body metabolizes protein, particularly nitrogen compounds like urea. These waste products can build up in your bloodstream, causing further kidney stress and accelerating function decline. Take the experience of William, a 90-year-old who still enjoyed gardening and light exercise. Concerned about maintaining his independence, he began using a protein supplement marketed for seniors. Within 3 months, his previously stable kidney function had declined significantly, and he was experiencing symptoms of protein overload, fatigue, nausea, and a distinctive ammonia smell to his breath. Dr. Sofia Martinez, Director of Geriatric Nephrology at Central Medical Center, explains the aging kidney already struggles with protein metabolism. Additional protein from supplements creates an excessive filtering burden. While younger adults can handle this extra load, those over 80 often cannot without consequences. This doesn't mean you should avoid protein. It's essential for maintaining muscle mass and overall health. But most elderly adults should get their protein from food sources like eggs, fish, and chicken, which provide protein in amounts that aging kidneys can handle. If you're concerned about muscle loss, work with a dietitian who specializes in senior nutrition to develop a kidney-friendly eating plan that provides adequate protein without overwhelming your kidneys. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's discuss the fifth supplement that can damage your kidneys, one that might shock you. The fifth and perhaps most surprising supplement that can damage your kidneys after 82 is high-dose calcium. Yes, the very supplement that doctors have been recommending to seniors for decades to prevent osteoporosis can actually harm aging kidneys when taken in high doses. This was the hardest lesson for me to accept. I'd been faithfully taking 1,500 milligrams of supplemental calcium daily since my 60s, believing I was protecting my bones. No doctor had ever suggested I should reconsider this practice as I aged into my 80s. But as nephrologist Dr. Richard Keller explained to me, after 80, the relationship between calcium and kidney health changes dramatically. Here's why. Aging kidneys are less efficient at filtering excess calcium from the blood. When too much calcium circulates in the bloodstream, it can form deposits in the kidneys themselves, leading to kidney stones or, worse, calcification of kidney tissue. This calcification damages the delicate filtering structures, causing permanent loss of function. Consider the case of Helen, an 88-year-old who had been taking 1,200 milligrams of calcium supplements daily for over 20 years. Despite having no history of kidney problems, she suddenly developed severe kidney dysfunction. A specialized scan revealed substantial calcium deposits throughout her kidneys, a direct result of long-term high-dose calcium supplementation combined with age-related changes in kidney function. The research now shows that for adults over 80, calcium supplements should generally not exceed 500 to 600 milligrams daily, and even this amount should be taken with caution. Many experts now believe that after 82, most calcium should come from dietary sources like dairy products, fortified plant milks, leafy greens, and canned fish with soft bones, which are processed differently by the body than supplemental calcium. If you're concerned about bone health, talk to your doctor about other approaches that don't risk your kidney function. Weight-bearing exercise, even gentle forms like walking, adequate vitamin D from food and limited sun exposure, and medications specifically designed for osteoporosis may be safer options for preserving bone density without the kidney risks of high-dose calcium. Now that you know which supplements can harm your kidneys after 82, you might be wondering what you can safely take. The good news is that there are safer approaches to supplementation that can support your health without risking your kidney function. First, always remember that after 80, less is usually more when it comes to supplements. Lower doses are generally safer for aging kidneys. If you're currently taking any of the supplements I've mentioned, don't stop abruptly. Talk to your healthcare provider about safely tapering off and finding alternatives. Second, prioritize getting nutrients from food rather than supplements whenever possible. Food provides nutrients in forms and combinations that your body can process more naturally, often with less stress on your kidneys. A diet rich in colorful fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains provides most of the nutrients you need. Third, if you do need supplements, look for formulations specifically designed for seniors over 80. These typically contain lower doses and may exclude ingredients known to stress aging kidneys. Always choose quality products from reputable manufacturers who test for purity and accurate dosing. Fourth, request regular kidney function monitoring if you take any supplements. 2 simple blood tests, serum creatinine and BUN, blood urea nitrogen, can catch early signs of kidney stress before serious damage occurs. Ask your doctor to include these tests in your regular checkups, even if they don't suggest it. After my own kidney scare, I worked with both a nephrologist and a geriatric nutritionist to develop a safer approach. I now take minimal supplements, just a low-dose multivitamin formulated for seniors over 80 and a modest vitamin D supplement, 800 IU daily, during winter months. The rest of my nutritional needs I meet through my diet, with special attention to kidney-friendly foods. The improvement in my kidney function has been remarkable. Within 6 months of stopping the harmful supplements, my kidney function stabilized and even improved slightly. While I can't regain all the function I lost, I've been able to prevent further damage, and that's made all the difference in my quality of life and independence. Before we wrap up, let me share the warning signs that your supplements might be stressing your kidneys. Many people miss these subtle signals until significant damage has occurred. Watch for unexplained fatigue or weakness, swelling in your feet, ankles, or hands, shortness of breath, changes in urination patterns, either increased or decreased frequency, foamy or bubbly urine, a metallic taste in your mouth, persistent itching, confusion, or difficulty concentrating. If you experience any of these symptoms, especially if you're taking the supplements we've discussed, contact your healthcare provider promptly. A simple blood test can assess your kidney function and potentially catch problems early. Remember, kidney damage often occurs silently, with few obvious symptoms until the damage is advanced. Being proactive about monitoring your kidney health is essential, especially after 80. As we've explored these 5 supplements that can damage your kidneys after 82, high-dose vitamin D, herbal kidney cleanse products, natural anti-inflammatory supplements, protein supplements, and high-dose calcium, I hope you understand that the goal isn't to frighten you, but to empower you with knowledge that can protect your kidney health and independence. What's safe for a 60-year-old might not be safe for an 82-year-old. Our bodies change as we age, and our approach to supplementation needs to change too. The supplements that were beneficial in earlier decades may become harmful as our kidneys naturally lose some of their filtering capacity. This doesn't mean you should avoid all supplements. It means being selective, cautious, and informed. It means working with healthcare providers who understand the unique needs of aging kidneys. And most importantly, it means listening to your body and being willing to adapt your health routines as you age. I learned these lessons through difficult personal experience, but you don't have to. By being aware of which supplements pose risks to aging kidneys and taking a more thoughtful approach to supplementation, you can protect your kidney function and maintain your quality of life well into your 90s and beyond. Remember, healthy kidneys are essential for independence, energy, and overall well-being in your later years. Taking care of them isn't just about avoiding dialysis, it's about ensuring you can continue enjoying life on your own terms. Thank you for joining me today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you know someone over 80 who takes supplements, please share this video with them. The information could quite literally save their kidneys and their independence. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video, where I'll discuss 5 foods that actually support kidney health after 80.